Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions,
Hey, I thought I'd play the old one for a few minutes. I hope, let me see. Well, first off, I had computer problems with my connection because my work, and I gotta be quiet because my wife's already asleep in the other room. Does this go up anymore? Hold on a second. No, that's as high as it goes. Oh, well. So, I'm going to talk about Zack Snyder a little bit. Some good news. Interesting news. I wasn't expecting this news. You are going to be seeing also some solo live streams with me, maybe one-on-one, a lot more content. I've just been mainly focusing on next week because I have some great friends that are going to visit that are in the chat right now. We have a lot of activities planned. I really want to make the Tape Hunter show something very special. And I've been just so busy with my other two jobs. But there's a lot of great stuff to talk about. But I wanted to test the connection because I need a wired connection for work now. And they're like, even though I have really great Wi-Fi in my house, which I paid for an upgrade this year, so much so that the Verizon installer did not want to install in my bedroom. So I got my drill out and was drilling in the wall because tomorrow we're cut off from Wi-Fi connections working from home. I'm like, I don't. So I'm also testing that. I think I have it working, although StreamYard was not working. It was just spinning. You know how when you don't have a good internet connection, it was spinning. So I had to restart the computer, and now it's working. So I don't get it. Whatever. No, I have great Wi-Fi, and my employer is insisting on using a wired connection and not Wi-Fi, but we don't have wired connection to the router upstairs. We had a Wi-Fi because we pay for really, really good Wi-Fi in the house. It's like amazing Wi-Fi. It's like better than wired, but they're insistent on it, and I got to do what they want to do because I also want to work from home. It's Ethernet right now, I believe. I drilled it, I put it, and I turned the Wi-Fi off. Let me actually double check that just to make sure. Although I don't want to change anything while I'm live. Yeah, Wi-Fi is off on this PC right now, so this is an Ethernet connection. Yeah. The way figure drawing, the way Verizon set it up is that the best signal comes from the Wi-Fi instead of the Ethernet ports. I don't know how to fix that. And everything else is connected to Wi-Fi, so I don't want to change it. There's only 2 computers that are using the Ethernet port. Yeah. I did. Listen, okay. Do we want to talk about toxic fans? I guess we could talk about toxic fans. They're everywhere. And I'm not responsible for other people's BS. Neither is Zack Snyder. And there's idiots all online. And the ones that complain about toxic fans the most, newsflash, are the ones that try to trigger toxic fans by trolling. I guess. That try to trigger fans by trolling. I just got a interesting message. Thank you, whoever sent me that message. Oh boy. All right. Now I'm messing up. So I'm not going to be live too long tonight, but like I'm not going to name names here, but I also saw a channel that they're like, "Oh, they're complaining the majority of Snyder fans are toxic." And this individual always sets up, and you don't know who I'm talking about. This individual always sets up trolling things to troll people, and I'm like, breaking news to everyone on the internet. What you interact with the internet, the algorithm feeds you because you engage with it the most. And it's not even the algorithm's fault. It's people's behaviors. What you engage with gets fed to you the most. Um I don't have Google internet. Uh Verizon. Yeah. Let me see here. Snyder said he doesn't want to come back to DC unless he's doing a direct adaptation of The Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, let me find that. Let me bring that up. I actually want to um actually this was an amazing let me share this here. This was an amazing uh speaking of trolls, someone just appeared in the chat. The only reason I'm late right now, I'm testing another connection in my office bedroom/bedroom. So that is why I'm here. I'm sure my 10 viewers are not going to impact whatever you're doing. And it's really weird to see that logo. Mm. Um, you love these 1 a.m. or later streams, miss them a ton. I don't plan on doing them often, especially since I can't really be lively because I don't want to wake up my wife. I just wanted to test the connection, test the room, and um, you know, get ready for bed. I don't want to stay up too late. I also I have some eBay sales I have to take to the post office, which I've been slacking a little bit on eBay lately, and I want to do a good big push of listings before Christmas. So if someone wants to buy something for the holiday, it's available to them. And I just been it's been rough doing with that and all the family stuff. Two are you? Well, you're slacking. Get a third uh alt account on here. Okay, but here is I thought this was pretty good. Snyder escapes for Warner Brothers. Someone did that based on uh I think Variety or Vanity Fair article with Zach, and I actually wanted to do a reaction of it. I'm also going to bring back the good news of Twitter because actually social media does have good stuff. Just like anything, there's great music, there's great movies, there's great TV shows, there's great video games. You just have to find it. And the internet can be a wonderful thing too. And there's a lot of fun stuff on Twitter. Actually, let's do that right now. The good news of Twitter for November 30th, 2023. Let's just break it down. All the things I retweeted. Oh, this is Mr. Everett's, who loves to make fun of people still wanting the Snyderverse. And the first time I used sell ZSJL to Netflix in months, because this made me laugh. So there's a chance. If there's a chance in hell, I will still retweet it and I'll do my part. But yeah, it is slowing down for sure. Let me see what else I have here. What's very interesting is that and this is why I respect both Zack Snyder and Tom Cruise. They seem unaffected by the mobs online, and I have a lot of respect for him to just say he would work with Amber Heard again in a second. I mean, is he Johnny Depp? Is Zack Snyder Johnny Depp? Are you Johnny Depp? Then why do you care so much? You know, I mean, I don't like the things she did, but it was a toxic as hell relationship. Hopefully that won't happen again with her. If it was so bad, she should be in jail. But if not, they need to move on. I think she has a kid, and I really respect that he went out on the. It'd be very easy for him to say, "I don't want to have anything to do with her," and no one would be upset with him if he said that. Took a lot of strength and courage to say, "Yeah, I'd work with her in a second." So I like that. This is just some martial arts on Twitter. Bruce Lee's famous strike recreated. Look at this. This is amazing. I really want to start watching more martial arts stuff. This is really cool. I need Shang-Chi too. Look at this. Damn. It's shocking each time I see it. Did you see that? There you go. That's amazing. Maybe I need to. That is not fake. Why would you say that's fake? Why would you say that's fake? That is not fake. You know, who here else thinks that's fake? Let's now. All right, let me do real slow. Make sure to get the sound. See if you see any clips or any CGI or anything. Why is that is not fake? That is not fake. I mean, it's possible. It's possible, but I think that's amazing. And I've seen martial artists do this type of stuff before. That guy could do it. Look at his ability there. All right, this I don't know what the heck is going on. Is this a fake or is this a bug for Mortal Kombat? Mortal Kombat 1. Look at this. What is going on here with Omni-Man? I just proved it is. Hey, Jeff, how's it going? Hey, if you're just getting here, please thumbs up the video. I'd appreciate the support. But what is this? What is this? What is going on here with Omni? Oh, I got to make sure the volume's off. Look at this. What is kind of block is this fake? Did modders do this? What am I missing here? Oh, it's a mod. Jacob McKenzie says it's a mod. Okay. What is the point of that butt block? Am I missing an inside joke about Omni-Man? Okay, so that was kind of funny. I was very curious. Thank you for letting me know, Jacob. Can we watch Shin Godzilla before -1 to hype us up? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I've actually never seen it. Hey, Nicotina, how's it going? Hey, Nicotina, I'd love to be a guest on your show soon before the end of the year. If you have a time slot for either your show or the Four Nerds, I miss you guys. I want to talk to you before the holidays, and I have a little bit more time. So if you have a Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I don't know if you do a show. I would love to stop by, even if it's just your show. Yeah. You love Katana. Yes, I love Katana's outfit as well. I still didn't get that game. This is also very funny that I heard people said, yeah, check out Nicotina. He's back to making content. We support the Four Nerds here. Well, we all do except Joe. And I don't censor here, but I love Joe too, but I shouldn't even have mentioned that. I love to support all channels, and I think Nicotina and the Four Nerds do a great job personally. So definitely check out Nicotina. Don't get it on the Switch. No, the Switch version's horrible. The Switch version's only there if you want a handheld version. But this is pretty funny that Zach plays Fortnite. My wife is like, "Are you seriously playing Fortnite at 3 a.m. against some 12-year-olds? My skin is Mr. Meeseeks. If you've been killed by Mr. Meeseeks, that could have been Zack Snyder." That really is funny that he picks that character. Is that real that he picked that character? Um, that he that he picks that character for Fortnite? Uh, I'm not hating on it. I love my Switch. They should just make a new one. Or at very least, they should have made Joy-Con Pros. It's ridiculous that they still sell those shitty Joy-Cons. I'm sorry, Rhea. And if you're here, if you're just getting here, please thumbs up the video. We're going to have great stuff coming here. And one of the stars of Tape Hunters is here in the chat, Rhea. Bruce, Rhea, and whoever else we could get for Tape Hunters, the first official episode. I want to try to edit it more than I normally do an intro. I have some goals for it. I really want to make it a good series. And then the goal is to get tape hunters across the country to hunt for tapes. Like I'd love Brian eventually to get up on the tape hunting, to go to local stores in his area to see what tapes they have, but even if he doesn't buy any. So I think I do think that's really funny that he picks Mr. Meeseeks for Fortnite. Filming on the resumed live-action adaptation of How to Train Your Dragon starring Mason Thames and Nico Parker. Now, I know it's going to be the typical for this. It's going to be the typical, woke casting, whatever. But she's a great, strong actress. And he really looks the part of, what's the character's name? Oh, man. My nieces and nephews love How to Train Your Dragon. I forget the character's name. So, but I think it's going to be such a good quality production that people aren't going to care. Honestly, I'd be surprised if it actually impacts the box office. Plus, I've seen her in a few things. That's Tandy Newton or whatever her name's daughter, I believe, and she was in The Last of Us. Here's from Chris Wong. Godzilla X Kong looks like the Wilson ball. That's interesting. Yes, it does. I do like that poster. Now, here's a rumor. Deadpool 3 will feature a parody portal scene reminiscent of the one in Avengers Endgame. What do they mean by that? Is this going to have like the Lady Avengers pose, like where they're flying through the air? Is that what it's going to be? I don't know what it means here. Reminiscent of the one there's all these portals. What kind of or they may go a little dirtier with all kind of port. I don't know. Deadpool and portals. I would hope that they kind of make fun of the Lady Avengers team up scene, is what I was thinking. I just can't wait for this movie. This movie's going to be huge. I just watched Deadpool 2 again. I highly recommend it. Very underrated. The only thing I didn't like about Deadpool 2 was Josh Brolin was Cable instead of the guy from Avatar and Breathe. I think he was in the running for Cable, and I think I couldn't get him out of my mind. Brucifer just texted me Deadpool sucks. Come on now. Deadpool is great. This I never got. I never got this for the original Xbox, is that screen there. And this is, look at Blu-ray Angel. Marvel in the 2000 was legit. Look at this. Spider-Man, Hulk, Iron Man. Look at that. I remember so fondly of those movies. I love early Marvel, even before MCU. Great stuff. Yeah, great shots. Yeah, he's faking his fist at every cloud. I'm like, what is this about? Why are they doing this now? Listen, I'm not getting too much into politics here. If you don't like Trump, stop talking about him. If they're making a, m- a movie with Sebastian Stan and Maria Bakalova from those Borat movies, what do you think of this cast? Uh, good job, Brucifer. I approve. Yeah. What do you think of this new project? Why is it called The Student? Am I missing something here? The movie on Trump will be a comedy movie. I do think that's good casting. Um, Donald Trump's ears stick out more than the Sebastian Stan. The Maria Bakalova is perfect for Ivana, though. I think that for sure. That was just, that caught me by surprise. I wasn't expecting that. This is from Axel. Oh wow, Brucifer, 1999. To say, go buy a clue. Deadpool sucks. Does not suck. Very good. One of my favorite Marvel movies. It's a lot of fun. Very rewatchable. Actually, I think we're gonna watch it when you get here. Um, so I love Deadpool. It's great. I might actually watch it again right after this. Thank you for the 1999 though. That helps a lot. Okay. I think it's showtime. Yes, it's interesting. Well, look at Timothy Chalamet as Loki. Axel did this. That's pretty legit. Like all this is like so legit that I kind of want to see it now, Axel. Yeah, exactly, Cal. Like the people that don't like him constantly want to watch stuff about him too. Yes, he is. Uh young Solo. That he wasn't Solo. You're thinking of young Luke. Who was young Solo was oh, I forget his name now. But it wasn't Sebastian Stan. I know, I agree. Yep. Here's our tape hunters, Rhea, Brucifer, hopefully too much soup, and maybe my cousins are gonna be the tape hunters. But this is so good that I want to see this now. For sure. It's so good. All right. New 100% vegan. Ice cream, sugar free, no eggs, lactose, no calories. Get your ice here. This is also very interesting. I've never seen all of Mean Girls. I think this is, oh, Sticks. Awesome. I would love that. Brian, Sticks. I actually could potentially get some friends in Korea to do some tape hunting too, or at least being on Tape Hunters Live, because we're going to have a podcast too. Tape Hunters Live. But this is the new Mean Girls. Um, I believe this is the cast. The actress from The Office. This is going to be her daughter. And this actress, I've seen her before. What was she in? That nerd show back in the... Man, I'm so bad at remembering things. Oh, you know that show with James Franco. Oh, what is it? I love that show. She was great in that show. She was also on a show with Courtney Cox for a while. And then here's her daughter. I've never seen Mean Girls. Should I watch it? Because I'm kind of interested in the sequel now with this cast. Is this real that he actually said that we're going to focus on quality over quantity? Wow. Oh, here is the interview that I want to react to this interview now. Let me bring it up. Again, this isn't a long stream. This is just to test the connection. Tell me if there's any sound or video issues. Freaks and geeks, yes. Let me know how the quality of the stream is, because I'm a different connection. But I want to see what he says in this interview. All right, let me bring this up here. Okay. I think that, let me know if there's any audio issues here in Zack, because I haven't watched this interview yet. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm very surprised that he's like, I want to do the Dark Knight Returns. Like, I want to. Like, I would go to James Gunn as long as they let me do what I want to do. I would do this. And you know what? With Constantine 2 moving forward, it is possible to get him back for an Elseworlds type situation. That even Mikey Sutton said back in the day might be possible. It's just that doesn't seem like he's like super interested to continue the Justice League right now. At least not based on all these factors. Very interesting. Yeah, there's also an interview. I didn't check that out yet. Okay, so let me... Oh.
It was, I mean, the news that 300 would be or could be a hit was, I mean, it was tracking well. We weren't 100%.
Oh, let me show you this. If I ever meet Zack and I have a chance to get anything signed, I'm going to get this signed. Hopefully. It's a VHS tape of 300. And then I hope to make this is an actual official release, not in the States. But then I also want to make my own custom Zack Snyder's Justice League VHS. That would be cool too. All right, let's see what he has to say here. Can you all hear okay?
Not sure how it was going to do. And I got a call from Tom Cruise.
This is where I keep saying Tom Cruise seems like he's awesome. He said, I did watch the very beginning of this interview. Now I forgot because I tagged it on Twitter. I watched the very beginning of it, and basically he says Tom Cruise called Zack Snyder to congratulate him on his success just out of the blue. There was like no reason, there was no benefit of Tom Cruise calling Zack Snyder. And I just think I know people don't like him for reasons. Some people don't like him for the way he treated his ex-wives. I know some of my family, I'm not saying who in my family, that's the reason they don't like him. Okay, I don't know all the factors. I don't care about Scientology. But he called Zack to say congratulations on 300. And Zack wasn't a known entity at that point. He was fresh to blockbusters. So that's another reason I wanted to watch this. I saw all these pictures with him having an axe there, and I wanted to see. Okay, I understand. No bag, no board. I know he just got it to read it. Just thousands of dollars lying around there. Yeah. He doesn't think about money. Like he's not thinking about money like we are. Yeah. Why save it for he's rich? Oh, he has a bunch of axes there. There's the axes. Oh, he's got vinyl records. Look at that. Oh, I wish he could show us his vinyl collection. Look at that. Isn't that vinyl records? I think that's vinyl records. Yeah. I have vinyl records back there. Cool.
You, the prism that the world kind of reflects through, is everything. It doesn't.
I like he's rocking the vest too. That's very stylish. Maybe I should get the vest. Sniped. What? Really? What? Hollywood Reporter? Oh, great. It says that I'm still alive. Hold on a second. Let me see this. It says that I'm still alive. What is going on here? I'm very confused. I'm checking it out now. On my back? Am I back? I didn't go anywhere. What is going on here? Is it still up? Now that I'm looking, we only have 10 likes. Come on, everyone. I never went anywhere. I don't know what happened. Now I'm afraid to press play. I wanted to see what he had to say at the end here.
And whatever. Anyone can do that.
I can't play anymore. I got to make sure I didn't get any. No, I didn't know this clip was going to be. I didn't know this clip was going to be bad to play. Your stream went down. All right, let me check something here. Good God. All right, let me make sure I didn't get any strikes. I don't want strikes. Now nothing's working. All right. Going to my channel. Damn perp. Okay, I'm not showing that anymore because I don't want any strike. I don't know if that was because of the internet connection or what. Okay, so I might as well talk about this. This is from Nicotina retweeting this. Zack and James Gunn. Now, I also doubted how positive that call was with James Gunn because I think James Gunn does a lot of BS. You know, I doubted how positive that call was, but now that we get the other side, no, no, I don't think it's a strike. I'm checking to see. But let's get to the quote here from Flash Film News. Zack Snyder said he called James Gunn to wish all the best for him. I told him I wanted it to work. That's actually, that matches with what James Gunn, for once, James Gunn wasn't BSing. For once. Zack also said if Gunn would invite him back to DC, he would only tackle a true adaptation of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns. And that's what he really wants to do. That's very, very interesting that he would go back to work for Warner Brothers and that he wants to do The Dark Knight Returns. Also, I think that they might want him to do that based on the success of Batfleck and BVS in that vibe. No, I not lie about getting the phone call, Jacob. Just spin it more positive. Like, oh yeah, he really is happy for everything, you know. But it seems like he was, you know, and then I'm just shocked that he put this out there. So honestly, no shade to those that want to ask for this Snyderverse to be sold to Netflix, but I think Zack is kind of telling us here that he wants you to enjoy his Snyderverse, and if he comes back, he basically told in this article, even though I didn't read it, I saw clips, he basically told his fans what he wants to do. His original IP, if he comes back to DC, he wants to do The Dark Knight Returns off the Frank Miller run. And if he goes to Marvel, he'd like to do Daredevil or Elektra. He's telling us what he wants to do here now. So I'm not going to tell people to stop. And you see the hashtag right there. Sell Snyderverse to Netflix. Netflix already owns the Snyderverse. It's Army of Dead. It's Rebel Moon. And he's telling us here what he would like to focus on. If he doesn't do his own original IP, he wants to do something he really cares about, which is that run of Batman. And if he went to Marvel, he wants to do a specific character. You know? Well, don't you think he will do good figure drawing? You know? He said it would have to be a faithful adaptation. That's the caveat that he added to it. If they let me do a faithful adaptation of The Dark Knight Returns, and then do you think he would get a new Batman, or Batfleck would actually come back for that, or he would work with the one for Batman Brave the Bold? The thing is, it's very unlikely, because if they are going to have even though this would be cool, I don't think this would happen anytime soon, because they have Robert Pattinson's The Batman 2, and look, there's Sleepy E.T., and Batman the Brave and the Bold Batman. And then you're like, oh, let Zack do Elseworlds Batman 2? I'm all for more Batman, but I think that might be too much. You know? So this is what Nicotina says. Anyone calling James Gunn a liar over this needs to apologize for listening to people who don't know what they're talking about. Anya Taylor-Joy for Furiosa. And I'm sorry this segment lasted long. I'm just chilling right now. I'm gonna end this soon. I might as well do 10-minute warning. I didn't have anything else prepared. I just wanted to see Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth will join George Miller tomorrow at CCXP to unveil the first look at Furiosa. The Mad Max Fury Road prequel releases exclusively in theaters on May 24th, 2024. I can't wait. a true representation of the graphic novel. See, people are liking Wonka as well, which is pretty interesting. Timothy Chalamet is a star, earning raves for his infinitely charming and pitch-perfect performance of Wonka. Here's some more images of Godzilla X Kong. Something is coming. Milan Villani in front of her comic. She's so happy. I hope we get to see more of her. Oh, I wanted to play this. This is cool. This is a Deadpool 3 update with Jennifer Garner. This is Frosty from Collider.
Question for you. Did you ever think you were going to wear the Elektra suit again?
I don't know what you're
I don't know what you're talking about.
talking about.
I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious if this isn't like 1,000% confirmed, because if it wasn't going to happen, she'd be like, "Oh, I'd like to do that." You know, if it wasn't happening, it's happening. It's happening. Let's rewind just a little bit here.
About. I don't know what you're talking
Again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whew. I love Jennifer Garner too. I got to go back and finish Alias. I never finished that series, but I don't know if I can stomach Elektra. It's not as bad as Catwoman though. What's worse, Elektra or Catwoman? I think Catwoman's worse.
So
Definitely the outfit, if you know what I'm saying, for Elektra was better. It's funny because Ryan Reynolds' company deleted her post of her coming back. Okay. Catwoman's worse? Okay.
What did you mean?
I'm hypothetically thinking you could be in a Deadpool sequel.
I don't know. She's overdoing the acting there. That look at that. I heard you're in a Deadpool sequel. She is really overdoing it. That definitely, that's confirmed.
Sequel. Hypothetical. Sequel.
Hold on.
Thinking you could be in a Deadpool sequel.
No, yeah. And her friend knows too, because she looks away. That's another tell. Look at her friend looking away. I'm not going to give any sign.
Hypothetically.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I'll avoid. I'll move.
Okay. So is that confirm it for all of you? I think that confirms it. All right. Retro Fighters. They have one for, I wish I would have got this. It's sold out. This is like an Xbox Series X and S controller that looks like the old school. I think it's for the new one. Maybe it is just for the original Xbox. John Lando says talks are ongoing about Alita Battle Angel sequel. Great. I need to watch that again. Yes, I like the retweet. Oh my. This is legit. Did anyone suggest this before and I just missed it on MME? Did anyone suggest that Dave Bautista should be Hugo Strange? Because, man, look at that. Perfect. I would love to see that. And I'd love to see Dave Bautista as a villain. I think that's legit. Here's your wrong figure drawing. Look at Sean O'Rourke. One day we will learn the real reason Henry was fired for a carbon copy. Very close. Zaslav ruins everything. He's doing a lot of hot takes out there. That looks cute. That's Scooby-Doo. I do feel bad. Degrassi, the Schneiderverse. Hugh Jackman. Here's him working out. Deadpool 3. With the hair. Is that the hair there, or is there just sweating? I think that's the hair. I'm so happy to see Hugh Jackman come back. I can't wait. Oh, man. To think we're getting this It's an embarrassment of riches. It really is. To think we're getting Hugh Jackman back, Deadpool 3, all of the X-Men, and we already got Logan. Amazing. You're insane, Figure Drawing. You're insane. They do so look alike. Ryan Reynolds and Jennifer are good friends. Okay. I'm very happy about this image here. Zack Snyder's personal comic book collection, not bag and boarded. Look at that. Oh, look at that beat comic, Bruce. Look at that Watchmen. MCU villains. The only one I don't like is Dar-Ben. I don't like that one. Milan Villani says Miss Marvel is central to the story of Marvel Zombie series. I honestly have no interest. Well, not no interest, little interest in the Marvel Zombies. I hope it's good though. You know? Hugh Jackman. Oh,
It's in Wanda.
this is also interesting. This is from Vanity Fair. She's talking about, she gave advice for her character on, man, she is amazing. She's stunning. Wow. Elizabeth Olsen, for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, she was giving advice to the writers and they weren't taking it.
It's a similar arc in Multiverse of Madness that it is in WandaVision. There could be parallel stories being told there of dealing with grief and loss. Well, I proposed that to the writers who wrote Multiverse.
Oh, she's basically throwing shade at the writers for Multiverse. I proposed this to the writers. They didn't listen to me. Great in both. And I want to rewatch Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Madness. I said, do you know what we're doing in WandaVision? Have you seen it? And no, they had not seen it because it wasn't finished yet. So I had to try and, I don't know, play it differently, right? I had to attack the same themes.
Okay. So was that, what do you think? Is she unhappy with how they portrayed her in Multiverse of Madness? Oh, Adam Driver is back to Saturday Night Live. Is he going to do remember, does anyone remember that Star Wars character he played where he's just a technician, Death Star technician? Oh, I would love him to do. Wow. He looks amazing in that picture. Really does. Jennifer Garner, Furiosa. Oh, this image looks legit too. Even though some of those aren't coming back. Like, who's bringing back Olivia Munn? You're still on this figure. You're wrong, Figure Drawing. You're wrong. All right, I'll put a poll up. Let me put a poll up if I can. Start a poll. Is Corn Sweat a clone of Henry Cavill? What the hell happened? All right. I started a poll. Now you can vote and see if you agree with Figure Drawing or not. Oh, this is also really cool clip on Twitter. Look at that comparison of the classic Godzilla in Godzilla -1 with this train sequence. We've come so far. Look at that. It looks great. I can't wait to see this movie, especially since I'm seeing it with friends. That's my cat. Oh, did you know that Bruce Campbell says the character he's played in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy and Doctor Strange 2 are the same person? I didn't know that. Okay, I think... See, here we go. Snyder says he would consider doing a Daredevil and Elektra movie if Marvel Studios ever asked him to. But on a lifetime of figure drawing. Okay. Let me see. Wow, people are saying no. Okay. People are saying no. We've reached the hour mark, and I haven't really done anything. I just basically got to the... Oh, Chadwick Boseman. I guess I could pull up Twitter. Or not, I mean, not Twitter, Joe Blow. Just to see if there's anything there before we go to bed. Yeah. Let me bring up Joe Blow. So it also says Ortega left Scream over a pay dispute. You know how they said it was scheduling? It seems like it's a pay dispute. Kinnaman reflects on RoboCop. Let's see Denzel Washington's Gladiator 2 character. Gladiator 2's production is ready to get back on track, and Ridley Scott talks about reuniting with Denzel Washington for the project. Scott stated that the production reconvenes in a couple weeks and is hoping his actors have stayed at their fight weight during downtime. Paul Mescal is very fit and stays that way. I haven't seen the other ones yet, so I hope they're not porked up. While speaking about physical fitness of one of his actors, it was brought up that Denzel Washington is working out hard for this project. The interviewer throws back to Scott's last collaboration with Washington on American Gangster. I haven't seen American Gangster yet. I need to see that movie because I love Ridley Scott and I love Denzel Washington. I got to see American Gangster. That is this thing. I think it's his manner, and obviously he's actually in a bad mood. I think it's just the way he tends to be abrupt. You just got to get used to that. But nevertheless, he's quite charming. Scott explains that Denzel's character is parallel to Lucius. There's a parallel character, the owner of a business that supplies weapons for the Romans, who supplied the oil when they traveled, who supplied the wine they drink. They wouldn't drink water, they drank wine. When they traveled, who would supply wagons and horses and tack? There had to be the arms dealer of that period. Here is a man who already rich from supplying the weapons, the catapults. His hobby is like a racing stable, except it's gladiators. He's got a stable of 30 or 40 gladiators. He likes to actually see them fight, and it involves that's where he came from. He was captured in North Africa and evolved into a free man because he was a good gladiator. But he hides that because he's also now realizing the potential of his actual power. He's wealthier than most senators, so already has thoughts and designs of the possible idea of taking power from these two crazy princes. I'm all for it. I want to see what they come up with. I think that's where we'll end it. No, I haven't watched Invincible yet. I haven't watched Gen V. I've been so busy selling on eBay and visiting family and working and doing things for the house, and I haven't had time. I'm gonna watch something while I go to bed. It's 2:30 now. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great night or great morning and have some great holidays with your family. And I will see you soon. I hope you enjoyed this quick hour stream. I'll be more lively in the future. I had to be quiet for obvious reasons. I don't want the dogs or my wife waking up. I'll see you later.